Hey folks, Dr. Groovy from GroovyMusicLessons.com. Just a simple shout out and a big thanks to Dylan over at Hosa. You guys know who they are, I'm sure. One of the coolest cable company makers that have been around for about 1800 years or something like that. Anyway, Dylan is a guy who likes to watch my channel for some flippin' reason, and he just offered me a bunch of junk and said, hey, would you like to check out all our new line of stuff? So I go, but of course. So he sent me a free Hosa pack. He didn't expect anything in return, but I went ahead and shipped him one of my lesson hard drives anyway. We'll see if it ends up on eBay or Amazon as well. So anyway, Dylan sent me a bunch of stuff. Hosa's going in a pretty cool direction. They don't make garbage like monster cables and stuff, but they do also send out other brands and stuff like your Megamis and higher end stuff like that, and then some other stuff that I've actually used forever. As far as the Hosa cables go, again, I started using those when I was like 13 years old. They've been around that flipping long. My entire electronic drum kit in there has 5 Hosa. I think they are 16 to 24 channel snakes that I use from them as well, and in my patch bays over here in the music room. So I've been using them a long time along with my other cable providers, and I'll show you the new kind of stuff they got. If you're familiar with nitric ends, over the switchcraft junk, these are pretty cool. So if you've also got speak-on type cables, which you should have for all your PA needs, there's no reason for anything else when it comes to high current 12 gauge cables with the speak-on type ends. That's what they're doing with their cables, so you'll notice that on all their edge run of stuff. So you've got the actual sheath on the inside, just like those speak-on ends and nitric ends. So you actually unscrew them from down here. Then when you pull it apart, you have all this that will come backward and you can work on it. So quality ends, quality cables that do not bunch up on you around the ground. Okay, so this here, they hooked me up with some nice gold ends, a lot of copper in there. If that's what you like, that's what you get. Okay, so the whole edge stuff, very cool. I can't wait. I'm going to toss it in my rig too. Again, everything nitric. If you don't know the name, you ought to get out more. Okay, so it's the whole edge series. Again, the 20 AWG oxygen-free copper, and that should mean something to you. So they gave me that sucker here. They gave me about 4 of these different cables. Speaker cable here, and 12 gauge. It's the only gauge you should use. Anything less and you're using lamp wire. Okay, so all the same type of ends, a more heavy duty end than what you just saw when it comes to high end sound and so forth. Very small 3-foot speaker cable. So this would be for your amps or your bass amp would be great with these. Run right down to your cabinet and stuff, and just throw this on an Ampeg SVT stack. So you can throw 800 watts RMS through that sucker and decalcify people's spinal columns with that. What else we got up here? He hooked me up, and again, it's not for a plug. He didn't care if I plugged him or not. He likes to be plugged, but not by my Hosa. Up your Hosa with the rubber nosa. Okay, up your nosa with the rubber Hosa. There you go. Okay, what do I get here? I got a 25-foot, again, the Edge series. Got a mic cables. Okay, and what are we using here? About 16. Nope, we're looking at 20 gauge on these particular mic cables. So heavier than I thought. Good thing. Heavier is always a good thing when it comes to these Now we have a 10-inch. 10-inch. I've got one of those, but I don't have the 10-foot. Okay, so guitar cables again, just kind of showing you that they do the 1/4-inch things and so forth. Again, all high-end cables, all Neutrik ends, and again the non-tangle stuff that when it's you've done 50 spin arounds on stage and you're a douche that does not use wireless. These really do not get in your way and tangle up for everybody else to trip over or yourself, so you can knock over that Les Paul sitting over on the stand and bust it like you know it will. So, also they hooked me up. We got the Bluetooth audio receiver, so if you're into all the new stuff, you can do it right here. You can hook it up to all of your digital stuff at home for recording. You can hook it up to your iPads and stuff for live sound, where everybody's going around on their iPads and mixing live sound now. They can monitor it from anywhere in the room. They don't have to sit behind a desk anymore. So you got your Hosa Bluetooth interface right here. All very cool. Everything you need is down inside this part to hook it up. They did not leave you without stuff to hook it up. Here's my favorite. They're distributors of these. They don't make it, but Dylan's been paying attention. Okay, my Deoxit D5. Holy cow, I didn't have to pay for it. The best. I've got every single guitar I own and every single amp. Anybody wants to know about my old Johnson amps and all that stuff, and you guys have problems with it, pull the amps open, even though they are digital. Potentiometers, this takes care of it. I put it in, again, in every pot, every guitar, every piece of processing, every mixing board, every EQ, cures it for a lifetime. Okay, it's just my thing of choice, and after years and years and years of using another thing, I went to that and it was beautiful. As you know, I have a Hosa shirt on. He sent one for the missus. Didn't leave Rosie out, which is also awesome. A few more things. You've got the whole Hosa catalog here. There's so much stuff, all the way to all your direct boxes and patch bays and so forth. And there's just so many things. Just go to the Hosa site online. A couple more things that he tossed in. You gotta have these. You gotta put a bunch of Hosa stickers. Just put them right in your window of your vehicle so all the girls can check out your hose. And your Hosa. This here's kind of like bilingual across the southern border. I know Trump don't like it much. Just throw an A on there and you got a Jose or a Hosa, whatever you want to call it. Okay, a few more things. You can never have enough of these little, look at that, there's like 800 of those. Does it give me an actual count? I think it does, 50 piece. So your hook and loop Velcro things for all your cables. So 50 flipping cables you can wrap and Velcro and get them done, or wrap them the right way so you're not just tying a bunch of knots and killing your cables prematurely. No women like premature stuff. And then we got all kinds of little keychain deals. These are cool. They're all in little baggies here, and all kind of different. Some are like right here, like an insert cable. Again, chicks like sometimes insert cables, and then you have your typical cables. But hey, I mean, little cool things like this are very handy. They unplug. Look at this crap. Boing, all of them do this. Okay, so just little ingenious ideas. Stop by the website. Again, I'm not here to do anything except for thank Dylan for checking out the channel, and I told him I'd go ahead and just simply show what he sent. And I know it's quality. Again, I've used it for 35 years, and I just appreciate everything you've sent. Everybody check out the site. And I've just simply been treated well by a nice person, and just wanted to say thanks to Dylan and Hosa for for sending all the fun stuff. I will use each and every last bit of it. And you guys be groovy, man. Much better than kicking the heads I usually receive. Okay, so once again, Scott Grove, GroovyMusicLessons.com, and I'm going to go deox a few things since I've run down to just a couple of light drizzles left in my other can, and try some of these cables out and enjoy my flipping self, okay? Dylan, thanks again, buddy. Appreciate you. Bye-bye.